Johannesburg is about to become the ultimate playground for creators, dreamers, and digital visionaries. That's right, AVIJOZI 2025 is back, and this year's theme is bold, powerful, and unapologetically futuristic, Heart of Steel. Now, in its fourth year, AVIJOZI has cemented its place as Africa's premier festival celebrating the intersection of film, production, AI, animation, gaming, interactive tech, and all things content creation. But here's the kicker. It's completely free. 2 days, one venue, and you get to go. And who better to give us an inside scoop into the powerhouse behind the vision, the festival director herself, Nosipho Maketo-van Bragt. Nosipho, good afternoon. Thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. For those who've never heard of AVIJOZI, tell us about it.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much to your audience, and thank you for having us on SABC. So AVIJOZI stands for Animation, Visual Effects, Interactive, and JOZI. And it is about, creating an ecosystem that grows the industry, especially in animation and in VFX. We're very focused on the technical aspect of it. We've brought speakers globally, as well as locally, to come and share their insights into animation, VFX, AI, interactive technology. So for us, it really is a place to learn. It's a place to have fun, and it's a place to connect with other people, and in hope that we can get collaborative projects, but also, work together on projects in order for us to kind of like empower our creative space.
Yeah. What has the journey been like for you over the last couple of years as the festival director, now taking it into its fourth edition?
Well, I want to say it's been sleepless nights, but lots and lots of fun as well. I think for me, what really drives us as a team, because AVIJOZI is actually sponsored mainly by Chocolate Tribe, my company, and we were very, decidedly, focused on the idea that we wanted to walk the walk and talk the talk, and that is to make sure that communities around us are not left out of the narrative, and they are also part and parcel of this journey and growing the industry. So it's been quite a journey. We moved from being like a festival that's attended by like 1,000 people to now, the last year we had about 4,250 people. This year we're hoping there'll be more people. As you mentioned, Sandile, it's completely free. And we'd love for Johannesburg to come out for their dreams, to come out for their, aspirations, so that we can build this ecosystem across the board, not just in South Africa, but continentally and globally.
Now, we've seen Afrofuturism bubble under as not just as a subgenre of content, culture, innovation, technology, but also, more importantly, as a lifestyle. And Afrofuturism is seeping into the crevices of society and life at large. Talk to us about why the focus on futurism in an African context was so important for this edition and installment.
So firstly, I have to premise this on the fact that a lot of people, when they think of Africa, they still have very traditional views of Africa. We're often sort of like imaged as that place that's still, underachieving or underdeveloped. It's the fly on the face, or poverty, people going and getting water from the well. And for us, it was important to change that narrative and show that Africa is actually a high-tech space. It's a space where creativity is booming. As we speak, Africa has the youngest population, 1.5 billion youth under the age of 25. 70% of those are under the age of 25. So for us, it's really about making sure that people understand that Africa is the place where the trends are going to come from. As already we're seeing in terms of music, we want to make sure even in terms of film, that's the same thing that's happening. We want to create an aesthetic that is decidedly and obviously African. We know when we speak of Japan or we speak of, other territories, the aesthetic is very clear to see, especially on film, even in their attire. So we want to develop an aesthetic within film, but also across the board that says that Africa, is very comfortable with this identity, and it wants to tell films and stories that speak to that confidence.
Yeah. Talk to us about Heart of Steel as the overarching theme. What does that mean?
So this was a really important theme for us because as organizers, because we wanted to speak around, courage going through a difficult time. the film industry across the board, locally and globally, has been struggling. And we wanted to give hope and courage to filmmakers, to creators, to say, in order for us to be the people that take center stage in the world, we have to have that courage. We have to have that resilience. So Heart of Steel is really a dual theme, one about courage, and the other one about embracing AI or embracing, working with, fast-paced machinery. So it really is about courage, but at the same time, embracing a future where AI is an inevitability. We can't put it back into the genie. It's what we are all using already. We just need to know how to do it so that we're able to amplify, not only our skills, but also, our workflows, and integrate other people who may not necessarily be in the ecosystem. So it really is embracing the future in tech.
Yeah, and there will be live demonstrations of games, expos, panels. Talk to us about how interactive this platform will be.
So it's going to be a fun time as well. It's a place for people to learn, but also to have a lot of fun. We've got a drone show, which shows people how, in the film industry, ordinarily people would use cameras, and of course that still is the case. But there's also, the drone aspect that's being used in order to film, like, epic scenes, but also places that are far and high. In order to create that, sort of like epic nature of film. So we're going to have a drone show. We also have a game expo where young people or even, mature people can come and test games and, create their own games, understand how games are made. So it's no longer just about seeing the gaming space as a place where people are just sort of like mucking around and wasting time. There is actually careers within this space. And that's really at the core of AVIJOZI, that we want to tell people that what you might have thought was a place where people are just, mucking around, not creating a career, actually is becoming the future, not only in tech, but also in creativity. And if I can just say that, a lot of the times people see creativity as sort of like, the kids who didn't quite make it in class. But AVIJOZI is really the place to say, this is where a lot of ingenuity is born, and we simply choose to do it, while having fun and creating, aesthetically interesting and beautiful things. So we want Joburg to come out and actually see how you can manifest your dreams through fun things like gaming, animation, and also VFX. So it really is about, bringing to life your wildest imagination. And we want to inspire that in the next generation of young people, but also just South Africans at large.
Yeah. Nosipho, thank you so much for your time this afternoon, and all the best. Really do appreciate it. That is Nosipho Maketo-van Bragt, who is the curator and convener of the AVIJOZI 2025.